So, yeah, I want to look up on something that's related to coronavirus. What is coronavirus? I'm not sure yet, but I had to look up on Jurassic World Dominion. Okay, Wikipedia, please. Wikipedia? Yeah, I want to look up on Wikipedia and see. Bugs Bunny's Owen Grady, passing Miku as Claire Daring, Sam Neill as Dr. Alan Grant, Laura Dern as Dr. Ellie Settler, Jeff Goldblum as Dr. Ian Malcolm, Jake Johnson as Laurie Carruthers, Omar Sy as Barry Sinbean, Daniela Pinda as Zia Rodriguez, Justin Smith as Franklin Webb, Ditchin Latchman, Scott Hayes, Isabella Sermon as Macy Lockwood, B.D. Wong as Dr. Henry Wu, Mamoudou Athi, Dewanda Wise, Campbell Scott as Louis Dodgson. Yeah, what son? I know that. Okay, let me see. On February 19, 2020, a production unit used drones to film aerial scenes of Cathedral Grove on Canada's Vancouver Island. Principal photography began on February 24, 2020, and the film's title was announced the following day as Jurassic World Dominion. Filming in the Canadian city of Merritt, British Columbia, was scheduled to begin on February 25, 2020. Filming in Merritt concluded in early March, and the shoot concluded the city's downtown area. Later in March 2020, production moved to England's Hawley Common, where parts of the previous film were shot. Filming in Hawley Common, as well as Manly Woods, took place over a 3-night shoot from March 9/11, with helicopter filming on the final night. Other filming locations in England would include Pinewood Studios, where the previous film was shot. Filming at the studios would include the 007 stage, where large sets were assembled. On March 13, 2020, production was put on hiatus as a safety precaution due to the COVID-19 pandemic. A decision on when to resume production was originally expected within several weeks. Neil was to begin filming in April 2020 at Pinewood Studios, where Goldblum was to begin the following month. Other filming locations scheduled for May 2020 would include various locations in Malta, such as Velita. Hawaii, where previous films were shot, is also expected to be used as a filming location. Prior to the delay, filming was to consist of nearly 100 shooting days. Marshall said in May 2020 that filming would resume once the British government provided coronavirus safety guidelines. Neil said there was hope that some work on the film could resume in July 2020. Universal subsequently confirmed that filming is scheduled to resume during the second week of July 2020 at Pinewood Studios. Universal planned to spend approximately $5 million on various safety protocols, including thousands of COVID-19 tests for each cast and crew member, who would be tested before production resumes multiple times during filming. Walk-through temperature testing stations will also be built, and security guards would prevent untested cast and crew members from entering the set. A medical facility would be commissioned to perform the tests, and doctors and nurses would be located on site during filming. The cast and crew would also undergo COVID-19 training, and the Pinewood set would include 150 hand sanitizer stations and 1,800 safety signs to remind them of safety precautions such as social distancing. All members of the production team would be required to wear masks, except for actors during filming. John Schwartzman, as the film's cinematographer, Returning to the position after working with Trevorrow on the first Jurassic World film, the film is shot under the working title Arcadia, which is the name of the ship that transported dinosaurs into the U.S. mainland in the previous film. Animatronic dinosaurs will be created for the film by John Olsen, and paleontologist Steve Brosset is a science consultant on the film. It says it's June 11, 2021. That's next year. Yeah. I'll show you what COVID-19 pandemic means. They have a lot of them, right? Probably not. Probably it will. Okay. Well, what? I guess, it's probably low. It is probably low, huh? What's happening to, 130, There's gonna be, like, a lot of them. Yeah. I don't think Canada is a one. It seemed like, see, like 300 to 1,000 of them. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What? This COVID-19 really orders are just, have a lot of things to tell. What happened to the grocery store? No. It says due to panic buying. How many in Canada? It's probably cases of 103,918. Well, recovery is just deaths are 8,566, 67,170 recovered. Yeah. Wonder why it's closing. You can't show on more map, isn't it? Sometimes the spread of coronavirus is just how a chart is. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's spreading all over. No mask, no testing, just that? Coronavirus? Yeah. What's that? Interactive map of confirmed COVID-19 cases per million people. Click the play button on the top in the top left to interact with the map. This orange, right? Yeah, because it's red, it's in the United States. Yeah. Well, many cases in Hubei, it's just black in Hubei province. Well, this is Europe, right? Yeah. It says it was only Russia, but now in 324 in UK. What happened to this Wieni statue in Gorak? They wore a face mask. Yeah. Okay. Cases of COVID-19 per 100,000 residents by country. Probably not one of them. That's just so much more. Yeah. Help stop the spread of COVID-19. Essential travel only. Oh gosh. Coronavirus fears have led to panic buying. Yeah. There's no panic buying, right? Country-wide school closures in Canada. Yeah. There's no school closures in Greenland and Africa and Europe and Asia and Japan. No school closures in Japan. Yeah. Okay then, I think that's all of them. Wait, where's coronavirus in Ontario? Where's coronavirus in Ontario? Yeah, I don't know why. Where is it? Was it in North America? I don't know, I just saw something my right. Look, there's North America. What happened to Canada? What's going on? going on? Oh, there it is. There's several locations. Oh yeah, that's right. Where's North America? There it is. Okay, what's in Ontario? Yeah, what's in Ontario? I'll show you. COVID-19 pandemic in Ontario. Timeline in June. Government response in June. Reopening stage plan to stage 3. Okay. It says on June 29th it's just deaths and recoveries are really up high, and active cases is just how it is. Okay, let's see what's on June. At least 343 Mexican migrant workers in Windsor Essex, one of the 3 regions remaining on stage 1, tested positive for COVID-19 with 2 deaths. As a response, the Mexican government chose to prohibit any more migrant workers from traveling to Canada. There are approximately 111,000 Mexican migrant workers in Canada currently. Federally, on June 16th, Prime Minister Trudeau announced an 8-week extension to the CERB. On June 29th, after an extended period of provincial decline in new cases, extensive testing done in Windsor, Essex, revealed a spike in numbers amongst migrant workers. What's in closed area? Do not use playgrounds or sports fields or skate parks or dog parks or tennis courts or basketball courts or benches or other facilities. So it's called closing, right? It's closing. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, let's see what's on June. Right, June. Let's see now. On June 1st, Premier Dufour announced that the province will extend the state of emergency for another 28 days, past the current expiration date of June 2nd, 2020. June 4th. On June 4th, Minister of Economic Development Vic Vidili announced the resumption of non-essential short-term rentals for lodges, cabins, cottages, homes, and condominiums and B&Bs from June 5th. On June 8th, Ford announced that the second phase of reopening would begin on June 12th. For most Ontario health regions, including selected personal care services such as salons and tattoo parlors, to resume a business places of worship, 30% capacity, outdoor dining at restaurants, outdoor recreation, including outdoor sports training, drive-in, drive-through venues of artistic and cultural activities, beach access at provincial parks, and malls subject to restrictions. All are subject to social distancing and other requirements. The June 12th rollout excluded the core area of the Golden Horseshoe as well as parts of the extended area and 2 health units, a part of Lambton and Windsor that house U.S. border crossing. In addition, Ford announced that the cap of gathering sizes will be increased to 10 province-wide, regardless of phase, and that there would be a moratorium on eviction through the end of August of small businesses which are eligible for the Canada Emergency Commercial Rent Assistance Program. On June 15th, Ford announced that the second phase of reopening will begin on June 19th. For the rest of the Ontario and with the exception of Toronto Peel and the Windsor Essex. On June 22nd, Ford announced that the second phase of reopening will begin on June 24th for Peel and Toronto. However, Windsor Essex was still disallowed due to the outbreaks among migrant workers. On June 24th, Ontario extended the state of emergency to July 15th, and Premier Ford stated that he is hopeful that another extension of the declaration of the emergency will not be needed. Reopening plan. In May, The government in Ontario outlined a plan of reopening based on three stages. Initially, all but a list of essential services could operate province-wide with restriction of gatherings of larger than 5 people. The province as a whole soon entered stage 1 of reopening on June 8th. A vast majority of the province was given the go-ahead to enter stage 2 as original approach to reopening was announced. On June 15th, all but Toronto, Peel, and Windsor, Essex were allowed to enter stage 2, and as of June 24th, all but Windsor, Essex was allowed to enter stage 2. Stage 1. Stage 1 includes eased restrictions on the following: industry, retail, construction, shopping, provided it has street front access, motor vehicle dealerships, media operations, non-essential provincial services, outdoor recreation, seasonal business, e.g. golfing, individual sporting, care household services, non-emergency healthcare, services for animals, libraries, pick-up delivery only, indoor-outdoor household services. Stage 2. Province-wide, regardless of their stage or not, were given some looser restrictions. Social gatherings were extended to include up to 10 people. Places of worship are allowed to operate at 30% of their normal capacity. Stage 2 allows certain businesses to reopen with heavy restrictions. Personal and personal care services, restaurants and bars, outdoor patio services only, shopping malls and centers, photography, film and TV, tour and guide services, water recreational facilities, outdoor recreational facilities, beaches, parks and camping, outdoor recreational team sports, drive-in and drive-through venues, weddings, funerals and similar gatherings, libraries, community centers, attractions and heritage institutions, small outdoor events such as cultural celebrations, animal shows, and fundraisers. Stage 3. According to the Ontario government, the framework for Stage 3 is as followed: reopening most of the remaining places and community spaces while carefully and gradually lifting restrictions. Public health advice and workplace safety guidelines will remain in place and available. Large public gatherings will continue to be restricted. Government of Ontario on Stage 3 are reopening during the COVID-19 pandemic. Government of Ontario. You know what? I think I should say Japanese electrical. Yeah. How many cases? There's only 43. Cases per million is 267. 36 has resolved. Deaths are 5. Deaths per million is 31. Wow, that's pretty good. But I don't think this should be less long. Yeah. Demographic is really total. COVID-19 testing. May 12, 2020 is unstated, but 20,000 by unstated date. Long-term care homes in the outbreak. As of the 22nd of June 2020, the following LTC homes in Ontario have 10 or more confirmed COVID-19 related deaths. Yeah. There's probably a lot more to that. There's so many protests in there. Yeah. So many protests, right? Yeah, probably. Okay then. Let's just see if we can see Walt Disney World then. Walt Disney World? Yeah, Walt Disney World. Okay. Walt Disney World. I want to see. Okay, good. Guess Walt Disney World has closing or just like anything else has climate. Okay. Nothing. What happened to 2020? The 2020 coronavirus pandemic and the resulting government mandates closed the resort of the seventh time beginning on March 16. Nothing happened. A travel light cycle run at Magic Kingdom. Future expansion of Epcot, including a new attraction related to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, and Rabbit's Ratatouille adventure in the newly designed entrance. Reflections at Disney Lakeside Lodge, a new Disney resort. Flamingo Crossings, a shopping complex similar to Disney Springs, opening date to be announced. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruise at a new Disney resort. Mary Poppins will be celebrated with the new attractions at the United Kingdom Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase. Theme parks are, well, other attractions are Mickey's Room, Very Merry Christmas Party. Yeah. The former attractions is nothing. So, Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge is still closing. Disney's Beach Club Resort is still closing. Disney's Boardwalk Inn is still closing. Disney's Yacht Club Resort is closing. Disney's Contemporary Resort is opened. Disney's Grand Floridian Resort Spa is opened. Disney's Polynesian Village Resort is opened. Disney's Wonderland Lodge is open. And Galactic Star Cruiser is still being announced. Yeah. This is like all the resorts are open. Except for one. Yeah. Let's see now. What do we have here? Some closures? Yeah. Okay, closures. March 15th to July 11th to 15th, 2020, due to the coronavirus pandemic, excluding Disney Springs, which reopened on May 19th, 2020. What's going to happen in July? Well, July 11th and 15th, this should be reopening day. Okay, what's in Disneyland? Good question. Let's see Disneyland. Okay, good. Disneyland. I want to see Disneyland. Okay, good. It says in the United States. What's in closures? Good question. Disneyland, along with Disney California Adventure, was closed indefinitely starting March 14, 2020, in response to the coronavirus pandemic. Downtown Disney is planned to reopen in July 9, 2020. Yep. The parks that had been scheduled to reopen in July 17, 2020, 65 years after the opening date. But due to rising cases in California, the park's reopening has been postponed. Darn it! What's going to happen in July? No, it says in July 17, but it's still postponed. Yeah. Okay, which one has relative features in there? Yeah. Closures. In 2020, in response to COVID-19 pandemic ongoing as of May 2020, the parks will fully reopen on July 17th, in time for its 65th anniversary. Yeah, but what? Why is it still closing? It's been postponed. I'm not sure yet, but I'm pretty sure that's what. Okay. What's in Chuck E. Cheese? Yeah, what's in Chuck E. Cheese? They said that it's pretty gone. I didn't say it's gone, but let me just see. I wanted to see. Yeah. Eliminated. Food. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the restaurant began selling pizza through food delivery services under the name Pasquale's Pizza and Wings. While pizza sold under this name comes from the same kitchen as Chuck E. Cheese, the company claims that it has thicker crust and extra sauce. Yeah. What's this? The COVID-19 pandemic put significant financial strain on the company, leading it to consider restructuring under bankruptcy. Chuck E. Cheese Entertainment filed a voluntary petition under Chapter 11 in the Southern District of Texas on June 25th, 2020. And this means you're not allowed to go inside the Chuck E. Cheese building. If you do, you might end up by causing of death by Holy Mammy, or causing by transforming into the witch by Eve. You read somehow? Yeah, I read that in my mind. Cool. What's on Google? What's on Google? Yeah, what's on Google? I haven't seen this one before. Yeah, let's take a look on Google Canada. Alright then. Celebrating Marsha P. Johnson. Marsha P. Johnson? Yeah, probably. Oh my god, she's a lady. What's that lady doing here? Malcolm Michaels Jr. August 24th, 1945. Elizabeth, New Jersey, USA. And he died on July 6, 1992 at age 46, New York City in USA. Marsha P. Johnson, right? June 30th, 2020. Google celebrated Marsha P. Johnson with a Google Doodle. Yeah. Marsha P. Johnson, right? Yeah, that's right. Oh, it's 26 minutes long. It is 26 minutes long, right? Yeah, it is 26 minutes long. Well, can we just turn off anyway so we can celebrate Canada Day by tomorrow? Yeah, it's Canada Day by tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. What's that, Mira Konohata? It's World Asteroid Day today. It is World Asteroid Day, huh? It's a World Asteroid Day. It's my favorite world day. Your favorite World Asteroid Day, huh? Yep, World Asteroid Day is my favorite. Thank you very much. You're very welcome.